What up, gamers? I'm Jason, and today on Dice and Dragons, I'm going to be unboxing God of War, the card game. Yeah, I know I sound a little excited. Fan of the series, haven't played all the games, yet to play God of War 4, which is what this card game is based on. The game is designed by Alex Olteanu and Fel Barros. It is a card game where you're going to be fighting against the stages, moving through different stages just like you would in a video game, because guess what? You can see it down here in the corner. This is an officially licensed PlayStation product, so it's doing its best to emulate the game. You can take on the roles of the different heroes such as Atreus, Kratos, and others as you move through those stages, beat the final boss, save the world from Ragnarök. The game is for 1 to 4 players, and it is published by Cool Mini or Not, or also known as CMON Games. I refuse to say CMON, I prefer CMON, too used to it at this point in time. So that being said, we've talked about the game, given you a brief overview as to what it's all about. Now let's take a look at what's in the box. Now let's take a look at what's in the box for God of War, the card game. Now this is an officially licensed PlayStation product, so it is based on the video game of the same name. Now let's take a look at what we have in the rulebook quickly. So we do get a nice breakdown of the components. We can get some hero dashboards. We've got 92 scene cards, 10 stun, 10 poison, 10 shatter crystal cards. So it's looking like you're gonna need, if we add this all up, about 200 cards if you want to sleeve it. And then for these larger cards, you're definitely gonna need something like the Mayday Gold, the really large ones to sleeve all of the scenery ones. So I just wanted to go over that. I've been getting more and more into sleeving some of my games, especially card games. So we get some ideas how to set up the game, nice visual layout of it. Rulebook doesn't seem to be too complicated. It definitely does seem to be a little more complicated than other card games, but overall nice layout, and I do like the look of it. So here we definitely have some tokens, health tokens. I'm guessing moons, special abilities. Not quite sure what those are. Here we've got the character standees. Would have maybe liked to have minis, but standees definitely do lower the cost of the game. I'm guessing we got some tracking tokens, magic axe, and then probably some hero-related tokens up. Hero's already trying to jump into battle. Now here we've got the 5 hero boards. So I was going to slide this off so we can see what we've got. Now each of them do have 2 different sides, one for regular mode, one for solo mode. Now I'm not going to go too much into them because I really don't know what all the abilities are, but overall pretty cool. I do like the fact that the solo mode is different than the standard mode. Happy to have 5 heroes too. Definitely a little bit lack of female characters, but we do have Freya. I am disappointed though that they went with the, just the screenshots from the PlayStation game. I think art would have done much better than what we've gotten here so far. Now we've got this plastic protector, and let's lift this up. Not sure if I'm going to keep this. Not sure if I end up sleeving these, how that'll work, but we shall see. So here we've got the different scenery. So I'm going to open up one of them. I'm going to take a quick look. I'm not going to go through all of them, as that would just take a while. So as you can see, you've got scenery, which is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. Now maybe some of the stuff changes. What I did see in the rulebook was a setup 3x3. So I'm guessing that there are some things that will change as you play through the scenario. Now I will put this back in its packaging. Once again, I don't understand enough of the iconography of the game yet in order to be able to explain it. But definitely don't want to get anything damaged before it actually hits the table. Now you don't necessarily need to sleeve. I'm being finicky. Sorry. I was like putting it all back nicely. I don't think you necessarily need to sleeve those, but as it's a card game and this seems to be more like your board component, you might want to consider the extra protection. So we got a total of 1, 2. I'm just going to pick them all up here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scenarios. Now, looks like we've got some specific ones too that are probably familiar to fans of the video game. This does appear to be based more on God of War 4 than any of the other games, whereas I was a fan of God of War 1 and 2. I own 3, don't own 4, but haven't gotten those played as of yet. So let's take a look at what we've got here. So we have a few different decks of cards. Now, this looks to be everything related to the different scenarios. So we've got bosses and then final bosses. So that's pretty cool. Just put those right here. Let's take a look at what we've got in here. For CMON, this packaging is incredibly easy to open, probably because for one of the first times I'm using a CMON game that has standard card sizes. So here we've got just the back of the cards. They're all the same, so that is a little disappointing, but not quite sure the mechanics yet. So we've got a few different attack cards. These definitely look to be character specific. Some look to be generic based on the symbols we have up in the corners, or if they're not character specific, they may be weapon or item specific. So far we got like +2 damage. Each hero heals 2. So lots of different bonuses for the game. I'm not going to go too much into it more than that, as I don't really know what all of this stuff is for yet. Now here we've got 2 other packs of cards. We're going to open, we'll go with the smaller one, even though it's going to be a little bit more of a pain, but not bad for CMON. So this looks to be like a whole slew of different status effects cards. Most of them are all the same. So as we saw in the rulebook, 10 of each type. And these are the shatter cards. So that's what we've got here, the negative status effects. It is definitely disappointing that they've got all the same back, because easy to get them all mixed in. Now let's open up the last deck of cards and see what we have. On the last deck, and we're stuck with that awful, not awful, just dull PlayStation art. Yeah, the art for the game is definitely disappointing, but these appear to be your character decks. So one for Kratos, Atreus, Freya, Mimir, Brok and Sindri. So we've got one for all of the different heroes. So put that back. We also have a die. Not sure when I'll be rolling the dice. Not sure it'll be clearly explained in the rules. And lastly here we just have, I'll take one out, the plastic stands for all of the heroes. Now I'm probably just going to punch them out and leave them in there. So this bag will probably end up being used for tokens. So there you have it. That is what you get in the box for God of War card game. Let's put everything back up. Neglected to put these, slide them in right there. This is definitely useful. It'd be nice to be able to keep it, but we shall see. Place these guys back. And there you go. We have now unboxed the game. So keep it right here, and I'll be coming back at you with a quick outro. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that YouTube will make sure when we release the review for God of War the card game, you'll be one of the first to know. Also, down below in the video description, you almost messed that up, but got it out. In any case, down below there, you will find links to all of our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You want to see Julie and I playing God of War the card game when we get it to the table. You want to see some pictures as to maybe some stuff we picked up, what's coming on the channel. Those are the places to go. And popping up in front of me shortly will be a link to our latest release and eventually a link to our review of God of War the card game. We have a lot of stuff that came in. It is on the list to get done in short order, but we'll see how everything goes. And don't forget, keep playing games.